Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Salamanca. I am your host as always. Without further ado, let's see what happens over the turn, because the situation is rather precarious. Yeah, I'm gonna lose them. More than likely. They, however, might have done enough. Actually, looking at it, probably not. So, 13 of them gone. We are, for the moment, still just slugging it out with the French. And for the most part, the slugging it out has been working fairly decently. With the French flank caving in with the arrival of John Hope's division, that should really give me a good opportunity. Hello, French cavalry. And although he has had to shift at least 2 groups of battalions to face John Hope, he's having to shift to face John Hope. Still, for the moment, as we slowly fall back in the north, they're going to get blasted in the face and hurt pretty badly. There's not a lot left of them, alas. Dragoons falling back. The horse guns there are falling back. Hello, skirmishers. Yeah, he's had to pull back that square because if he didn't, it would get potentially stuck and massacred there. That battalion of the Portuguese is getting mauled. plinking away for a couple of damage all over the place. This is going to hurt. Yeah. And lead a casualty as well. Oof. Oh. Alright, let's see. 12th Cavallera are isolated. Thomas Bradford and Colonel Bernard both replaced. And then 11 units routed, so let's have a look-see. Yep, that's them gone as well. Which could be decisive, as there's not much I can do about it. So he's just going to fall back now. Can they even be seen at this point? No, they cannot. Get your butt that way for me. Of course they did. They become disordered. Doop. So again, for the most part, the light division is non-existent at this point. Who have they lost? They lost Curio, Despair, Delphi. Well, I suppose it could be worse. You can't regroup into your battalion, so let's do the artillery while we're at it. Douglas's battery. Let's hit them. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. They're routed. You are going to hit them. You shall hit those guns. Do nothing. But I suppose in the end, you're technically doing something, just not a lot. No, you are not to shoot at them, actually. Bull's troop of horse guns will. Lawson's battery of guns, where are they? There. What are they? They're 6-pounders. They shall shoot at them. Look to remove another chunk of their line. Spry. Ah, that didn't do a lot, unfortunately. You. Plink at the gun. That did not do a lot. General Resender will send out his 2 skirmishers with the goal of bashing their way through once again. The Cornwalls will look to pour the fire into them, since they're facing the wrong direction. Not really going to do a lot, unfortunately. Oof. As much as I'm dishing it out, I am taking it as well. Especially from these French. The Camerons will actually not do anything for the second while I try and get rid of this gun. If I can get rid of the gun, I'll pull the Camerons back. Ugh, go away. That gun just does not want to die, does it? Still, I'll pull the Camerons back. And sod it, they'll shoot at the guns as well. There we go. The gun is down. I repeat, the gun is down. Which now means I'll be able to look to get storming across. French volleys have been very disordering. Alright, the Chasseur Braganteur. What have we got? 6 battalions of about a good chunk of troops. The Brunswickers, and by extension the KGLs, the Pringles Brigade with the King's Own. You will continue to plink away at them. Not very effectively, it seems. But, every little bit. We'll come back to what I want to do there in a minute. Stubbs' Portuguese Brigade. I am gonna have to reorganise it. And quickly, fairly quickly. Inniskillens and Somersets. Where's Foy gone? Manly power. We'll get Pax Brigade going that way. Reconstitute the whole of the 60th Rifles, or at least these elements of the 60th. I could advance a bit more with the 83rd and the Scots, but I don't see the point. Connaught Rangers. You can go rejoin your boys soon enough. You will go rejoin. You will go rejoin. We'll bring Lowry Cole and his Cazador de Castilla. The big issue here is the fact that, well, my troops just are getting disordered like crazy all over the place, constantly. Let's bring up the 16th Light Dragoons. We have still got to try and rally this unfortunate mess. I am actually going to order Pack to come about to fall back, because he's not in a good spot to do anything. What can the guns see? Not a whole lot, so we'll bring the horse guns over. Because when the time comes, I'm going to want to put them right up there and blast like crazy. Whoops. Whoopsies. I should have gotten you out of the way first. So in this case, you're just going to volley into them. Connaughts will just volley into them. Ow, yep, the Connaughts can't stay there. My attack is completely disordered. Right, I couldn't go anywhere because of the fact that there are French skirmishers there. Now, the real question is, what do I do? The real question is, what do I do? with good old you are routed, so we want to try and get you unrouted. There is what? About 300 horsemen. I will detach some Durham light infantry and some West Yorks, 2nd West Yorks, with the goal of pushing up to, say, here. Having the skirmishers plink at the cavalry. Hopefully disorder them, but it doesn't look like they will. Have the rest of the brigade push on. Have the Portuguese brigade do the same. Fire into them. Now, the Brunswickers. This is the problem. What do the Brunswickers do? I could send Hackett this way. Look to hit them, but I'm going to be taking fire in my flank the whole way up there, which is not something I want. So, in this case, King's German Legion is going to assault here, and the Brunswickers will assault here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the plan. KGL, Brunswickers, and then Pringle's King's Own, Pringle's whole brigade, continuing to pick its way through. We'll be in a decent spot to do something, at the very least. What I need is a little bit of space, and I can get my heavy cavalry under La Marchande up and over. That's all I need, is just that little bit of space. So they'll hit there. As for the guards, they will come back this way as I look to assault across the bridge. I think this may be another painful lesson moment for me, but given the sheer losses that I've taken, and I'm not sure if I can turn it around. Especially considering I'm about to obviously lose these boys as well. So, not sure what I'm going to be able to do about that. Yeah, my army is in complete and utter chaos. So let us push on. Any melees to do? But quite a few, thankfully. Brunswickers. "16 men. They obviously, yeah, figured they can't do anything there. With with John Hope's arrival, I should let us go with. We'll use the 12th to do the job here. Portuguese infantry will do that job. What else? I think that's about it for melees. Don't think I have any others, or any others that are worth it. I mean, I can do that. It's not exactly the most advantageous or useful thing. So in that case, I think we are all done. So for now, this is a very bad, very bad. Definitely not like a historical Salamanca. Still, the French didn't do what they did at Salamanca, and I could have done what I was originally planning to do, which was sit up here. But that would have been pretty much a game of sitting around doing nothing for both of us. So for now, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. It's all appreciated. But until next time, I have been your host, the Grim Harbinger, and I will see you all next time. So, bye-bye for now.